So you're not surprised by the success he's having with his podcast and TV and him and Skip and Stephen A, all that stuff?
No, I'm not surprised. I'm shocked at his content. I would, in a million years, the things that Shannon has said now or did now, I would never believe that Shannon would say or do anything. I kind of started to watch him, and then we kind of went our own separate ways, because I'm like, you're gonna take that route. I can't go that route. Never can go that route. And that route is to become so worldly that you become popular because you're talking about ignorance. Everybody wants the follower. Everybody wants to be popular. Everybody wants to make money. But that's a tightrope into what you call influence and popularity. And the devil has the ability to make you popular. And the devil has the ability to make you popular. And the devil has the ability to make you popular. And that's the thing for me that started to switch with not just Shannon, but just a couple of people. I'm like, wow, you switch out like that? Really? And that's why, me personally, I kind of do my own thing, stand my own lane. You know, Shannon just kind of did some really awkward things, right? And I told him years ago when we was doing TV together, some stuff came up. And I said, bro, you know me. I'm the last one to get in anything, bro. But for you to do that, yeah, I wouldn't trust you again. Period.
Let's get high, yeah, you know I'm about to roll. Let's get please, yeah, you know I gotta pull. Let's live life, live once, I'm about to turn up. Get fly, oh for sure, it's about to go up. Let's get high, yeah, you know I'm about to roll. Let's get please, yeah, you know I gotta pull. Let's live life, live once, I'm about to turn up. Get fly, oh for sure, it's about to go up. Roll my blunt and pass my lighter. Get lit, pop shit, get higher. I'm the hottest, call me fire. Rock out, jump up, live my life up.
Family, we are back. Thanks for being here, y'all. Real talk. Hey, y'all keep interacting with the videos, liking, commenting, sharing, and all that stuff. I'm gonna keep outputting this content. Anyway, we're gonna review and react to a video about Shannon Sharpe via Ray Lewis. And for y'all that don't know, Ray Lewis was a pro football player. He and Shannon played on the same team, and I think they worked together post football careers. But he knows some things about this dude that others don't know, as far as drinking and certain weird ways that bro has. But what really caught my eye and my ear was the title. Yes, he said he's working for the devil. And this is allegedly, we're just reviewing and reacting, but that's what caught my ear and my eyes, the title. And then when I heard it, I said, wow, I need to share this with my trappers. It goes on at all levels, you guys. Real talk, all facets of the quote unquote industry, allegedly. But let's get to the content. Now, in the first clip that we're about to review and react to, he's going to speak about just little subtle differences, but a really huge difference. And we always see bro having a sip or two during his episodes, and that's on camera. So just imagine the behavior or habits that take place off of camera. But I'm gonna let Ray tell you guys. Let's get to it.
So you're not surprised by the success he's having with his podcast and TV and him and Skip and Stephen A, all that stuff?
No, I'm not surprised. I'm shocked at his content. I would, in a million years, the things that Shannon has said now or did now, I would never believe that Shannon would say or do anything.
Like what?
Simply, I take drinking. Shannon, in my entire career, I've never saw Shannon drink. Ever. Like it was against the law, right? Because he had some, some stuff in his family that he didn't want to follow that. Then so I kind of started to watch him, and then we kind of went our own separate ways, because I'm like, you're gonna take that route. I can't go that route. I never go that route. And that route is to become so worldly that you become popular because you're talking about ignorance. Right, a lot of times, a lot of these gossip conversations that they having and bringing up all this stuff, I'm not going to do that to nobody. I'm not in the business for that. I'm in life to try to teach people what does it mean to be a better man and get back to the kingdom. You know, and a lot of times, a lot of the guys get in trouble with these podcasts and things, man, because everybody wants the follower, everybody wants to be popular, everybody wants to make money, but that's a tightrope into what you call influence and popularity.
That was a strong statement. And the thing is, y'all, why he was probably so shocked by bro drinking is that he's never drank. Like he said, bro treated it like it was against the law. So when he started drinking, that was totally different. But like Ray said, when he got into the gossipy content, that hit really different. I wonder what brought on the urge to want to start drinking, though, especially when you haven't done it for so long. It ain't like your body's become accustomed to it or anything. You haven't had it. I wonder what influenced that. And it wouldn't surprise me if it was a woman. That's real talk. Come on, just have one drink or blah, blah, blah. Or maybe he experienced something while he had that drink and it was like, you know what, I like this. But one thing he said, y'all, is something I always talk about. Influence. Influence is a hell of a rug. I forgot the D. Let's keep going. The next clip, he's going to speak on how he feels in his mind that bro's working for the devil. And like he said, to become so worldly and popular and to amass so much influence, something has to give. Something has to give. Let's check it out.
And the devil has the ability to make you popular. God has the ability to give you influence, that when people see you, they see an image of him. And that's the thing for me that started to switch with not just Shannon, but just a couple of people. I'm like, wow, you would switch out like that? Really? And I would never, ever, why? Because of the respect that I have for my mother, my daughters, my granddaughters, life, period. And I think men, given these new platforms, we've overrode what the platform is actually for. Platform is supposed to help somebody find a new direction. We don't help. Everybody just gets on. Like, everybody's talking. Everybody got a podcast. Everybody's the new marriage coach. Everybody's the new relationship coach. And ain't nobody coaching themselves. Because if you were coaching yourself, when it says power of life and death is found in the tongue, then go back and check out a couple of your episodes and ask yourself, do you give life or do you give death? And that's why, me personally, I kind of do my own thing, stand my own lane.
The power of the tongue. Pause. That's another thing we always speak about. Influence, the power of the tongue. And like he said, are you speaking light? Or are you speaking darkness? Shannon stays into the latest gossip. And I mean, that's what a lot of podcasts do. They go with the trending gossip situations for views and clicks, interactions and things like that. And I get it. But at what cost do you do that? When you're signing these big old grand contracts with these companies, they're giving you millions just to spread gossip. What cost does that come? Real talk. I feel like bro went through a few things that really exposed him. The situation with the young chick, that fake Instagram video leak. Come on, man. At what cost? What's wrong with spreading light? Even though he tries to drop his little gems throughout the interview, come on, man, we can see through it. Now, this last clip, he's going to speak on he and Shannon's rapport, and he's going to speak on why he couldn't trust bro anymore. And I've heard a few things like bro has some really backdoors ways especially when he was up on certain platforms that had to do with certain sports networks. But let's listen to Ray. He'll tell you better than I can.
We don't have that relationship like that. You know what I'm saying? When I was younger, we had that relationship. But you know, Shannon just kind of did some really awkward things, right? And I told him years ago when we was doing TV together, some stuff came up, and I said, bro, you know me. I'm the last one to get in anything, bro. But for you to do that, yeah, I wouldn't trust you again. Period. You know, because that's a man, a brother don't do the stuff either. You know what I'm saying? Like, no brother does that to a brother. Like, you always looking out for each other. So that's why me and him ain't even spoke. And what was funny was, when this podcast when he got ready to do this podcast, the first person he called was me. And I'm thinking about doing this podcast. You want to do this podcast with me? And I'm like, bro, look, my mind, I'm going through a lot. I got a lot going on. And more than that, just personally, I don't think our messages match. Not on this side of life. Like, they just don't. You want to do other stuff and talk about gossip stuff, I'm trying to bless people.
That man said he told Shannon that their messages did not match, at least not in his life. That is powerful. Ray Lewis is a type dude that they don't really want around in a certain work field, or should I say field of work. Anyway, y'all get what I'm saying without saying that entertainment or industry word. But he's not the type that they want around. He's not going to feed into the negativity. And the last thing that I feel, and everything's allegedly what I'm saying, but to spread a positive message, they don't want that. Not whatsoever. Because it all goes back to influence. When you plant that positive seed and it grows, and the person that positive seed is planted in, and they're having it grow and manifest into things in their life, they're going to plant that seed into others. And it's going to be a cycle. And when you have a bunch of people that are trying to go positive and they're reaping the benefits, the negative things tend to just not go away, but they die down in a sense. Influence. That's why I speak about that with YB and stuff like that, and that's why he'll be very important to the hip hop culture, allegedly, because he's gonna keep people in those negative frequencies, if you get what I mean. But that was really powerful for Ray to say that. Real talk. To turn down the money, the popularity, all the stuff that comes with the platform and podcasting, especially at Shannon Sharp's level, you gotta be a really strong person, content with real life. Let me know your thoughts, you guys. $ Trap House Kitchen 1 if you like the content. Consider liking the video. If you're not subscribed, consider subscribing. But spread these messages. It's very important that we get these out as much as we can, because there's a lot of people that are blinded, period. Anyways, I'm out. Peace.